Let's take it to the Chief Minister.
Friends, fellow Territorians, it's been a long night. A long night. A lot of votes counted. A lot of votes left still to count. We can turn the volume up. Some of the two candidate preferred counts actually have the wrong candidates in them, which means we will need a few recounts. So there is still a bit more that we do not know. But this is what we know. Labor is in front on the votes. Labor is in front on the seats. And tonight I can tell you, I am very confident that Labor will form the next government of the Northern Territory. There is a long way to go in some tight seats, which means we are not done winning seats yet. Friends, we remain in the hunt, in Arnhem, in Barkly, in Blaine, in Breitling, in Brennan, in Daly, in Catherine, in Namatjira. So I am very hopeful that in the coming days we will be welcoming more Labor members into our team. We are the safest place in Australia, the best place in Australia. Tonight we gather on Larrakia land. I acknowledge the Larrakia people. I acknowledge the traditional owners of all our lands and seas, and I recommit our government to doing more and doing better for all our First Nations people. This has been a hard fight in a tough year. 2020, bloody hell. It's not over yet. But for me, for our team, the most important battle of 2020 is not a contest between political parties. It is a bigger fight, a fight that affects all of us, that requires all our effort to keep protecting Territorians through this crisis, the fight to keep our community safe, to keep our small businesses open, to keep our people in work, the fight to save lives and save jobs. If we are fortunate to keep serving, we will work for you, for all Territorians. We won't just save jobs, we will create them. We will keep building renewables to power our economy, infrastructure to strengthen the bush, and better housing for those who need it. We will keep investing in schools. We will keep investing in schools and hospitals and the services that you count on. We will keep tackling the hard generational challenges that were shoved aside for far too long. We will keep faith with the people of this special place that we are all lucky to call home. Our government is not perfect. We have made mistakes. We have learned lessons. But I believe, I know, that by working together, by sticking together, we can transform this once-in-a-century crisis into a once-in-a-century opportunity for the Northern Territory. We can make the Territory We can make the Territory Australia's comeback capital. That is our opportunity. Friends, if you'll indulge me a few brief thank yous. I should start with the Territory's Health Service for saving my life 7 months ago. My wife told me that if I mentioned her tonight, she would finish the job, but I will take that risk. Building a life and a family with Christy is the best thing I will ever do. To the fine people of Fanny Bay, I thank you for honouring me for 4 more years in your service. To my deputy, Nicole Manison, the best wing woman I could have ever asked for. You are a champion human being. To all my cabinet and parliamentary colleagues, thank you for your hard work. Thank you for toughing it out. We still have members and candidates in close fights. We are thinking of you all tonight. To Labor's Community Action Network. Our Red Army, you legends. This year alone, 65,000 direct conversations about the things that really matter. Thank you. My final words of thanks tonight go beyond politics. Tonight, let's thank and honour the people who had barely time to vote this election, who barely had time to give it a thought, as all their time has been spent serving others. The police on our borders and in our communities keeping us safe. Our healthcare heroes in our hospitals, clinics and remote communities. Our educators who kept Territory kids learning. Our public service, one and all, who go above and beyond again and again. Thank you. I reckon bagging public servants is the cheapest shot you can take in politics, and you shouldn't do it. I have seen the work you have done, especially this year, and I will always respect you. The small business owners who shut down to save lives and who have since kept the Territory open and people working, thank you. We will not forget you. Thank you. Our retail and supermarket workers who never stopped. Know this, your Chief Minister is a former shelf stacker and very To all these Territorians and many, many more, thank you. You are the front line. You are the secret to the Territory's success. We are one of the safest places in the world because we are home to some of the best people in the world. Friends, let's celebrate tonight, a beer or two. Then tomorrow it is back to work for the people of the Territory and for the next 4 years. Our job, our focus, our promise remains. We will always put Territorians first. Thank you.
That's the Chief Minister, Michael Gunner. Very confident of forming government. Matt Cunningham is in the room, our Northern Territory correspondent. Matt, what did you think of that speech?
Well, it wasn't quite a victory speech, was it, Kieran? He's within a whisker of that 13th seat that he needs for a majority, so he probably couldn't claim victory here tonight. He talked about the fact that this is still a close-run thing. In some 7 seats, he listed them. Many seats, including Brennan, Breitling, Arafura, Barclay, Arnhem. There are so many seats in this election battle that are going to be decided by a handful of votes. And so I think it might be a couple of days until we actually get an absolutely definitive result.